Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video, I really appreciate it. Welcome to my first video on YouTube. So in this video I want to talk to you about what you can expect from this channel and also my language learning story so far and how I got the idea of making this channel. So let's begin on me. My name is Michelle, I'm from Germany, I'm currently 24 years old. Since I'm from Germany, my native language is German, obviously, and I always wanted to learn languages, but I never really stuck to it. The only language that I really mastered, next to German, is English. I started learning English in 3rd grade. In German schools, it's mandatory to learn English, either in elementary school or in 5th grade. I have been learning since 2005, which is a long time. But I not only learn from school, I also learned from videos on YouTube, movies, shows, and a ton of interviews of pop stars. So I really got into English when I had the chance of immersion. In high school, I was more interested in languages. I had a few friends online, and I thought it was so boring that I was only German, so I pretended to be half German and half Dutch. So I taught myself some Dutch, but it wasn't really like learning it. I was just writing down some sentences out of context and some words so that I can drop them while talking to my friends online. So for example, I would write down the sentence, I am talking on the phone right now, so that I could pretend my mom wanting something from me, and I could just say in Dutch, I'm on the phone right now. And I figured that no one would notice if I'm for real talking in Dutch, because if they don't know Dutch, they don't know what it's supposed to sound like. I was just keeping that secret to me and acting like I'm half Dutch. So I would write down some words on flashcards and just learn them, but they were out of context, just some words like what, where, how many, things like those. I don't really remember those at all, and I haven't ever learned them really. So Dutch was a fail on that, but I wasn't really intending on learning it. In 7th grade, I studied Spanish in school. I took it for 4 years, and I really liked it. But the problem was, starting in 8th grade, I had so many other things to do, and I had to focus on other subjects. I didn't really want to learn Spanish in school at that time. Also because we only really learned grammar, and I never liked grammar. I wouldn't really pay attention in class, and my grades would get worse, but I didn't really care. After 4 years of taking Spanish in school, I had the feeling that I didn't learn anything. I was still on a basic conversational level. I figured that I don't need it right now. So after school, I didn't practice any Spanish. I just knew some phrases and some words, and with those, I could annoy my brother. For example, I knew ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Or Tengo hambre. And so I would annoy him with just talking to him in broken Spanish. In 2017, I really started on learning a language. I was learning Swedish. I picked this language because I wanted to start with a language that is pretty close to German, but also not so easy. My dad also learned Swedish, so this was kinda our secret language. It didn't went so great for me because I was not really getting over that basic conversational level, and I think I didn't understand the language. I was only translating from German to Swedish in my head, and then I wouldn't know all the words and I got frustrated. So I did quit, but I also did not. It's a weird relationship with me in Swedish. And then this year I started on Spanish again, and I approached it differently this time. I was learning so fast. I don't know if this is because of my knowledge that I have from school or if it's because of the methods I'm using, which leads us to what you can expect from me on that channel. One of the topics that I want to talk about is trying different language learning methods. I had this idea when I was watching so many polyglot videos on YouTube, and I thought all of them already know so many languages. There is no one online that is just starting on learning, and all of them have already figured out how to learn them. and they are all presenting their mixture of different methods that are good for them, but I haven't really found mine, so I want to try some language learning methods to figure out what best suits me. Those polyglot videos that I've mentioned are so great, but all of them already know so many languages. There is no one that just started learning, and I was looking for someone that is just starting. Because when I see people speaking 10 languages, I'm like, I want to do that too. But first you need to start on one, right? Or for me, it's the third basically. So I have to start on something. And it gets so frustrating when I just see the goal, but not the way there. So I thought I would just create a channel and do those videos that I would like to see. What I also want to cover is me studying. I don't know if people are actually interested in studying videos, but I have seen so many study with me content on YouTube. Maybe you like that. I have to study anyway, and I won't film myself just looking into a book. Maybe I can make it fun. So let's see what we can make out of that. Also, I want to share my progress with you, especially with Spanish, and this is the language I'm currently focusing on. I will do Lingoda Super Sprint in basically a week, and I want to show you my progress with that. If you don't know what Lingoda is, I will talk about that in the next video where I can show you my preparation. And then I have many ideas that I can't really group together, so I just called them "and much more." If you have any ideas on topics that I can cover, please let me know. I think that's it for the first video. I hope you all are as much excited as I am, and I hope you will join me in my next video. To not miss the next video, please consider subscribing, and if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. Until next time, bye!